Wealth Talks podcast, a channel that helps micro, small, size business enterprises and individuals achieve financial freedom through these tested, proven methods and strategies of building wealth. Join a resolved, vibrant community of people who want to achieve financial freedom through these doable methods while building their businesses and personal wealth. Here's your host, Dr. Jinpo Olo.
Now, getting the basics right. Now, what do I mean by getting the basics right? Now, getting the basics right in building your income is and more, which is the income. Pay off your bad debts. Now, I'm specific on bad debts because there's good debt and bad debt. Pay off your bad debts. Spend less, which is expensive. Invest your money and build wealth. Now, the acronym of this is IDEA. Getting your basics right. Now, make sure you work on your wealth builders. Now, what are wealth builders? Now, wealth builders and wealth bleeders are anything that takes money out or takes your wealth out. And wealth builders is anything that brings in money. So your strategy in building your business and personal wealth should be increasing your wealth builders and decreasing your wealth bleeders. Now, what are your wealth builders? That's income and assets. Wealth bleeders is expenses and debts and bad debts. Now, what do I mean by increase your wealth builders? Now, the basic cash flow of wealth building here is earn more money and spend less. Live within your means. Earn more money and spend less. And then that remaining, save it and invest it. Then your assets will appreciate and bring you more money, additional money, as you work on your wealth cycle. Now, that wealth cycle will help you in building your wealth. Now, an example of Jen. Let's say we have Jen in the room this evening. Now, Jen takes this conversation and puts it in practice. And probably they were earning some money. My example here is they were earning like 500 weekly, and they take 50 and tuck it away. And when they tuck this 50 away, they invest it in stock exchange. And when they invest it, after 1 year, they've accrued 2,700. And out of that money, with their value increase, they have 2,900. And when they get a dividend of about, let's say that company pays out a dividend of 100, there's an increase of 300. So as a smart investor, Jen reinvests the 100 to buy more shares. Now, in this example, Jen increases the wealth builders by saving and reinvesting her money. So increase the income builders. Now, decrease the wealth bleeders. Now, the cash flow of wealth bleeders is clear. Cut your expenditure. Remember, having understood your financial leaks, you will understand where have you been losing money. And the crisis has been a perfect example to help us understand where have we been losing money. There are certain things we actually can do without. We got to know during COVID that there are things that we can actually do without. Your debt costs you more and further increases your expenditure. So you should work on decreasing your bleeders so that your financial spiral is controlled. So as I started this conversation, I said that we wonder why the rich people get richer and the struggling person gets poorer. This struggling person is fueling the bleeding cycle. So decrease the bleeders and increase the wealth builders. So what are good debts and bad debts? Now, a good debt is a mortgage. You want to reduce your expenses, you get a mortgage and get a house. A student loan, probably you get a job and get more money, a job income, or a business loan. Of course, properly managed, they become good debts. Badly managed, they become bad debts. Now, bad debt would be procuring items using your credit card. Thank God in Uganda, it's a cash economy. We hardly use the credit card. Maybe getting a car loan. Now, a car loan is a depreciating asset. Now, that debt is bad. It is depleting your resources. That debt is absolutely bad and reducing your resources. So preservation. How do we preserve? How does your income and investment portfolio look like? I need us to think for a minute here. How does your income and investment portfolio look like? Is it 100% your job? Is it 100% your job? Or you have a little bit here, a little bit there, or you completely have zero investment? Remember, I told us that I would like to challenge us this evening to be able to do something about our wealth.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode of BM Wealth Talks. This podcast is designed to challenge and provoke you to obtain, protect, build, and give your wealth. Remember to subscribe, leave us a comment, rate, review, and share. Let us know your favorite episode. For more resources, go to www.celiaghana.com and be sure to like us on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram. BM Wealth Talks to financial freedom.